How old do you think that this lady is? And how old do you think that this lady is? Well, before I give you the answers, I really hope that you take a moment to be inspired by today's video because these two incredible women are both over 70. That's right. They are not in their 50s. They are not in their 60s. Ladies, these two women, both of them competitive athletes in the bodybuilding space, are over 70. Renee Landers, the lady in the red bikini, is 72 in those photos, and Josefina Monasterio is 76 in those bodybuilding poses. And they both started weight training in their 60s. Can you believe it? Now, the point of this video is not to make you feel bad if you are not competing in a bodybuilding competition over the age of 60, but I really hope that you take a message of inspiration from these two kick-ass, beautiful, wonderful women.
What time is it? It is...
And you know what, ladies? Here's what I've taken away from seeing Renee Landers, who is 72 currently and only started competing around the age of 69. That is when she stepped on stage for the first time in a bikini competition. And then Josefina Monasterio, or Dr. Josefina Monasterio actually, who I discovered on Instagram and through YouTube. There's one or two clips of her on various YouTube videos. And she has, I don't even know, countless bodybuilding trophies. And she only started weightlifting in her 60s. And I mean, the inspiration is not that you need to go and do that. You don't have to step on a stage, but it just shows you that age is just a number. You really don't need to be limited by your age at all. And that is what I have taken away from learning about and discovering these two women's stories. Now, I do know a lot more about Renee Landers' story because I have watched, I think, every interview that she has done right here on YouTube with various people interviewing her. So I've heard her story from her mouth, in the interviews quite a few times. Dr. Josefina Monasterio, I've seen a few clips and I've looked at her Instagram page. And just before you are wondering how I'm sharing all of these images and video clips of both of these two ladies, I did ask their permission. I reached out to both of them on Instagram and they both gave me permission to use clips and pictures of them with the hopes and the purposes of inspiring you. And so what I love is that Dr. Josefina Monasterio says,
Women tell me that they thought at 40 years old it was too late to get in shape. I'm here to tell you that it's never too late to get in shape.
And I also love that Renee Landers has said that how she got into this space was she started weightlifting after a lumbar fusion, which is her spine. She had some back surgery. And the thing is, most people will just use that as an excuse to sit on the couch and not do very much. She used that as fuel now to say, you know what, she's had the surgery. She's no longer in back pain. And she started lifting weights. Yes, it took her a while to lift weights and have her trainer keep encouraging her. And eventually she was like, well, what's next? She's getting bored with the weight training. And with a bit of encouragement from her trainer, she then decided, after a long deliberation and after actually COVID gave her that inspiration to just do it. I guess, with the shutdown, people just got inspired to seize the day. But at the age of 69, I think, what woman would think now is a good time to step on stage in a sparkly bikini? And what I take away from that story is it's not so much about stepping on stage, although that's wonderful and brilliant, and I think it's amazing. It's to do something that challenges you, that scares you, that puts you out of your comfort zone at any age. Ladies, so often at any age and stage throughout our lives, we start to tell ourselves, I'm too old, I'm over the hill. I know that there's this pervasive narrative that women over 40 are getting old. It's kind of all over. It is downhill. We're in perimenopause. And then from 50 onwards, like, boy, it's really tickets. And these two women are proving to us that this is not the case, that you can do anything you set your mind to at any age. And so what I love about sharing stories like this is that these are real, actual women who are alive today. You can go and see them on the Instagram pages And I will leave the links to their pages in the description box below. You can go and check them out, which means if they can do it, so can we, so can I. And now I want to share with you, ladies, that I have been so inspired by Renee Landers and her story that I've actually decided to compete again after 8 years of not stepping on stage, because I realized, what am I not doing it for? Because I think I'm old. Because sure, over 40, you are considered old. Here in South Africa, in the bodybuilding shows and space, over 35 is considered a master. So I would be competing against women who are maybe 35, 36, in their mid to late 30s. Me at, well, I will be 46 when I compete. Me at 46, sure, I won't be quite as toned and as firm as those young ladies, but so what? I look at Renee Landers, who did it anyway. She's probably the oldest competitor in her masters category. It looks like to me that in America, masters is over 50, I think, because she says she would be competing against women in their 50s, but she did it anyway. And here's what I love. Renee Landers says, and I'm going to take that and hold that quote close to my heart: if you are afraid, just do it scared. And it's not about whether you get a trophy or whether you place. It is, at least in my humble opinion and for me, it's to do it for the sake of doing it. And so I ask you, where are you holding yourself back in your life just because you think you are too old, or because you think the time has passed, you can't do that anymore, or whatever your excuse is? Is there something that you could do, that you would want to do, that is maybe a bit challenging, a little bit scary, that is a huge personal growth opportunity that you're just resisting, maybe because you're scared, because you have other commitments, maybe because you tell yourself, well, I'm busy with a family and I'm raising children, or whatever your reasoning is there something that you could do that would just give you that push, that growth, that feeling of you are stretching yourself? Because to me, that is what these two women represent. It's not so much about the body. I mean, sure, they look fantastic. I mean, they really do look decades younger. But to me, it's about their attitude. It's about their lust for life. It's about their joie de vivre. I mean, if you look at their Instagram accounts, you see them doing things. Dr. Josefina goes to the beach. Renee Landers goes out with young friends. She goes dancing. She goes on cruises. And to me, that is what aging well and being strong and fit for your age actually represents. It's not about getting on stage. That's wonderful. It's a great goal. And it's one that I'm going to do again, which I'm so nervous to do. But it's about coming out of your shell and saying yes to life, yes to things that scare you, because then you are more likely to do other things. Go to the beach, run around the park with your kids. I don't know, go dancing with your friends, hang out with friends, find like-minded people, tackle your interests. I mean, for you, the scary thing could be public speaking. It could be doing an art class. It could be doing a drawing and sharing it with people, sharing your art online. Maybe for you, it's starting a YouTube channel, which was my big scary thing last year, was to try and grow my channel. And yay, I'm nearly on 5,000 subscribers as I record this video. So that's really, really exciting. Thank you. Thank you. But all the time, we can't just do one thing for growth and then that's it for life. You have to continuously push yourself. Not all the time, not to the point of exhaustion, but I would say that find a little thing, even if it's, like I said, doing a painting, starting a YouTube channel, public speaking, doing a dance class, I don't know, pottery, cooking, whatever it is that is pushing you out of your comfort zone. Number one, you've got all the time in the world, especially if you're in your 40s like me. Just think about it. We're in the middle of life now, which means we have so much life left to live. So it's not too late. And number two, just do it. Just do it now, because time ticks by so fast. And you are never too old, and it is never too late, and you are stronger than you think. You really are. Take inspiration from these two amazing women that I have found on YouTube, and I really am. Like I said, I've taken inspiration from Renee Landers. If she can get up on stage in a sparkly bikini in her 70s and rock it nonetheless, what is my excuse at 45 turning 46? And again, it's not about the body. It is about doing the thing that scares me and excites me and thrills me and gives me that excitement to wake up in the morning. It gives my training at the gym meaning. It's so exciting now to go to gym, whereas before I was in a rut. Those of you who have followed me for a long time know I was hitting the blahs. Now it's exciting to weigh and measure and track my food and then to see the effects it has on my body, because I have a goal, and that's what it's about. And for me, it will be about the end result, which is my best physique, my fitness, and my health through this goal that I'm going to pursue. And yes, I will share some snippets and vlog it along the way. If you're interested, please do let me know in the comments. I don't know how much of an interest there is. I don't want to bore the pants off of you guys and just vlog this bikini competition prep stuff endlessly. So do let me know. But there we go. I've been inspired by somebody that I've never met in person, but I have met her online, so to speak. And hopefully we'll get an interview with Renee Landers soon. So that could be coming as well. She did say she's busy, but maybe towards the end of the year we can organize a Zoom or some kind of online interview. But ladies, look again at these two incredible women in their 70s living their best lives. And their best life doesn't need to look like your best life, but I challenge you to find the life that is inside of you still and make the best of it. I really hope you draw inspiration from this video. Go and check out their social media accounts, links in the description box below. And it's never too late, you're never too old, and anything is absolutely possible. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.